Good morning everybody. Maayong buntag. Magandang umaga sa inyo lahat. Today we're gonna talk about a little bit about the Filipino peso. I don't know if you know the history of the Filipino peso. The peso basically came from the Mexican peso. That's how we got the same name, peso. In Mexico they use the peso too as their legal tender, which we use in the Philippines. So that's one of our Mexican legacy that we got from Mexico, using their money basically. But anyway, at one time, long time ago, we were under U.S. colony. The peso was 1 peso is equal to $1. Can you imagine that? That's how strong the peso was. 1 peso was equal to $1. And right now, after how many years? It's 2000, so about 80 years. We got our independence in 1945, so let's say, yeah, about 80 years. $1 is about 55 pesos now. So what happened to the peso? It went down in value. The value of the peso went down. And you know me, I'm advocating for a Bitcoin. So I'm always advocating, my goal is to make Bitcoin as our second legal tender besides the peso. And if you know the exchange between can you imagine if we have Bitcoin as our legal tender? Do you know how much one Bitcoin, or even one Bitcoin is in compared to dollar right now? So one Bitcoin is equals to, right now it's about $66,000. And Bitcoin is pretty new. It only started in, well, the white paper was written in 2008, but they started working on it in 2009. That's very new. In 2009, one Bitcoin was like few cents to a dollar. Like 1 cent to a dollar, or even zero value to a dollar. And every year it keeps going higher and higher and higher. And now we're at $66,000 to one Bitcoin. So see the comparison. $1 is equals to 55 peso. One Bitcoin is equals to $66,000. So what's going on here? Man, if we had Bitcoin as our legal tender, we'll be rich, right? If Bitcoin is our standard, if we convert all our peso to Bitcoin, then we know that the value of our money is gonna go up, not down. Can you imagine that? If we have the legal tender of Bitcoin, everything will be cheaper because our value of money is so strong that we can buy everything. Instead of inflation going up in value, it's gonna deflate. It'll be easier to buy a house for our school's education, for the education of our kids, for the food we eat every day, when we go out in restaurants, when we buy a car, and when we buy land. Because the value of our money keeps getting higher. That's a total 180 or 360 reversed of what's going on right now. So folks, jump in the bandwagon. I'm the only voice out there in the wilderness. I wish somebody would help me. Let's make Bitcoin a legal tender in the Philippines. That's a very good idea, right? We're not the first one. El Salvador is doing it. And the economy in El Salvador is changing right now. They still have their own legal tender, and they made Bitcoin their second legal tender. They made Bitcoin their standard. When you say the standard is using, instead of putting peso in the bank, putting Bitcoin in the bank. Our reserve is going to be in Bitcoin instead of peso. So whatever Philippine reserve, if we have any reserve at all, you know how they are. They keep printing money because we ran out of money. And every time you print money to cover up for the loss of money, it basically reduce the price of the value, reduce the value of that money. The more money you print, the value of that money goes down. Pretty soon that 55 to $1 is going to be 100 pesos to $1. What can we buy? Well, 100 pesos is like, what is $1 right now? What can you buy with $1? Even $1 is going down in value. So with $1, I don't know. It's like a penny back then. So you could barely buy anything with 100 pesos now. Can we? But if with Bitcoin, it will just keep going up and up and up. And that would reverse the whole situation. I could just imagine, we'll be free. We just had our July 12 Independence Day in the Philippines. But look, what has independence done? Our money is going down in value. It used to be $1 to 1 peso. Now it's 55 pesos to $1. Pretty soon it's going to be 60 pesos to $1. And pretty soon it's going to be 100 pesos to $1. I'm like a one-man voice out there. So if anybody believes, has the same faith as I do, let's make it a legal tender in the Philippines. I don't know how we're going to start this. Maybe we could, the social media, or maybe do an internet, everybody petition, sign your signature that we want to make Bitcoin a legal tender. Maybe that's the way we do it. I wonder how we can do a online petition process so we can have legal tender, and then once we get million petition out there, then we can present it to any of the congressmen in the Philippines or senator to send a bill, or even to the Philippine president, whoever the president is gonna be. So maybe that's what I should be doing, setting up a petition, an online petition, and everybody sign in, and let's get it going. Let's get the ball rolling. I'm just a one-man team right now, but I really believe that Bitcoin is going to change the economy in the Philippines, and it's going to help everybody, and we're going to get out of this rut of being a poor country. We're actually getting stronger, but we won't be there'll be enough money for everybody, even if you're just earning a few Bitcoin or Satoshi a day, but the value of that money goes up, not down. So can you just imagine how it feels? If you agree with me, let me know. If you don't, I don't know what to say, but if somebody can help me out, I'm not very good techie, but if I can get somebody to help me with that online petition, get it going. Anyway, once we got 1 million signatures, we'll present it to some politician anyway. Either a senator, a congressman, or the president of the Philippines, who has the same vision as we do. So Bitcoiners unite. Let's do it. Thank you and have a good day. Bye.